Have you been involved in an accident on St. Pete Beach? So here at St. Petersburg Personal Injury Attorneys McQuaid and Douglas, our office is at 5858 Central Ave Suite A, St. Petersburg, Florida 33707. And we are located literally just a few minutes away from St. Pete Beach. So over the history of our law firm, of course, the firm has been open for over 60 years. We have been handling car accidents and pedestrian accidents on St. Pete Beach. And we get a lot of cases from people who have been injured and they're looking for a lawyer nearby to guide them through the process. So, why are there so many accidents on St. Pete Beach? And because we get so many accidents, we see common themes throughout the cases. One is that there are just so many tourists driving up and down Gulf Boulevard and Blind Pass Road. Even though the speed limit's only 35 miles an hour, there's a lot of stop-and-go traffic, and the tourists are really looking for other landmarks. They're not paying attention. They're not familiar with the roads. And we see a lot of out-of-state drivers, or even in rental cars, causing accidents on St. Pete Beach. The other factor that seems to be common throughout many of our cases are that there are a lot of elderly drivers who live in the condos and apartments on St. Pete Beach, and they're out driving and are not, just simply the reaction time is not as good as younger people, and they cause accidents. Lastly, we see a lot of pedestrians on St. Pete Beach. Because people are staying in the hotels, they're walking back and forth to restaurants or the shops. A lot of people crossing the road, and therefore we see a lot of pedestrian accidents or cars stopping to allow for pedestrians to cross the road, and then you get a rear-end collision. So again, even though the speed limit's only 35 miles an hour on Gulf Boulevard, we still see a lot of accidents. So if you've been injured arising out of some type of accident on St. Pete Beach, the good news is that Palms of Pasadena is right around the corner. And we recommend that you get yourself checked out immediately at Palms of Pasadena. If your injuries do not rise to the level of needing emergency medical care at a hospital, there are tons of urgent care centers or other type of facilities that will be able to treat you relatively quickly after an accident. The next step in the process that we recommend is for you to contact a car accident attorney or a bike accident attorney or a pedestrian accident attorney. We handle these cases day in and day out. We can guide you to medical providers that specialize in those types of accidents and that are also nearby. There are a lot of quality medical providers in St. Petersburg on 66th Street, also the Tyrone area, and throughout downtown St. Pete and those surrounding areas. So unfortunately, there are a lot of car accidents and other accidents on St. Pete Beach. It's sort of a fact of life if you live out there and dealing with and navigating through all of the traffic issues on that road. While we hope that you are not involved in an accident and we hope that you are not injured, if you are and you have questions, please contact us for a free consultation.